What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. Just the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock Ian, and I wouldn't fucking miss a Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the podcast, where there may or may not be a guest.
Anytime now.
Anytime the guest could arrive, and then no one will care about us.
Should I plan guests that I don't even tell you guys about? They just show up.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Would it? Or do you guys always want to know in advance?
No, I don't care.
I think it would be great to have guests that we don't know about.
Okay. Good to know.
I think that would be a great addition to the show. If we didn't know about the guests.
It would be bad if you didn't know who they were.
We're always up for surprises on this show.
Yeah. Haven't had any surprises other than the shitty weather.
Yeah.
It's November, though. What was your expectation, really?
Last year, I feel like it wasn't this shitty.
It was the shitty. You're just an eternal optimist.
I forgot about it?
No, you're just an eternal optimist, whereas I'm a pessimist. So I remember how shitty it was, and you believe it was better because you're an eternal optimist. That's one of the great divides between me and you and Mike. You guys are eternal optimists, and I am a hardcore pessimist. It's one of the great divides on this show. It's what drives this show forward. Your guys' constant hope for good, and my constant knowing it's bad.
Perhaps PK is the pessimist, Chad is the realist, and I'm the optimist.
My workers make me a realist by showing me how much my expectations are ridiculous every day. We always seem to get less done than I hoped we would.
So you're the optimist.
Well, no, because now I've resigned myself to the fact that we're not getting done what I hoped we would.
I don't even hope.
What do? You can't wake up in the morning and say, this is going to suck.
No, I'm saying I don't even, in terms of what are we going to get done in a day, I don't have any expectations anymore. I don't even really care. Whatever we get done, we get done. It is what it is. I can't change it. I can't make the people go faster. I can't change the situations. So now we just take the jobs.
You can change the situation.
I can't change the situation. I can't change the situation that they're forcing me to have dust-free cutting on that job, and it's slowing down the whole job and crushing my numbers.
No, but somehow.
Tell me how I change that situation.
Not that situation in particular, but you being there makes things go faster regardless. I know because every time I'm on site, it's fucking way more productive than when I'm not on site.
Is that just your impression? Because you're belief in yourself?
No. Days when I'm not there, things don't go as fast as days when I am there. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm the boss or because I'm someone who can help make things go faster.
Probably because you're someone who can help make, whether you were the boss or not is irrelevant. Well, first of all, you're an extra body.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Am I the extra body that makes things go faster, or am I the brain that powers the whole thing to go at super speed?
100% part of it is you're an extra body. But you're also a highly qualified extra body who's productive. You're not just a random dude.
Yeah.
Like, you're not some guy from the street. You're a guy with 15 years. Like, if I showed up on your crew and they don't even know me, they have no fucking clue who I am, and you just said, this guy works here now, your crew would be more productive just because I'm there.
Agreed.
So, how much, the real judgment is if you were to take one of your average people and add them to, say you had a crew of 4 and you made it to a crew of 5 and judged how much more production there was. Then the next day you took that person away and you made the 5th person and saw how much production there was. Then you would be able to dictate how much does it matter if I'm the one who's here or is it just an extra body?
That's a lot of math that I don't have the
I
will
didn't say
to
I
do.
didn't say I would. I literally just said I don't even care how much we get done. We just go back the next day and do some more. Some days I show up, I'm like, holy fuck, we got a lot done today. Things are really kicking ass. And then there's days I show up, I'm like, I don't understand what we did here today, but whatever.
Well, some days I feel like
We did
that,
something.
but now we're down to the wire where there's a limited amount of days left, right? Like my partner says, should we send them up to Napanee to hydro seed tomorrow? It's supposed to rain 10 to 15 mil. I said, I don't think we can afford not to send them up to hydro seed because that's a job that can be done in the rain. And we have a tons of shit that can't be done in the rain. So we have to save those days, the non-rain days, for the shit where we get non-rain day stuff in and send them to fucking seed in the rain tomorrow. It's the only option, or you lose the day altogether.
Yes. I agree.
So we're just at such a limited window now to get done everything that we need to do that it's not, we'll just do what we can and do the rest tomorrow. Because tomorrow might not be there. Tomorrow might be snowing 10 centimeters.
It's going to snow in the forecast, 7-day
Yeah.
forecast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't control that either. I used to be like you are exactly now. 100%. I mean, even like 2 years ago, I was like you are now. I'm just don't care anymore.
You
I
get
literally
like
just
this every
don't.
year, though.
No, I just literally don't give a shit. I'm like, whatever, it'll work itself out. It always has before.
Well,
I
it does,
don't have any I don't have any software breathing down my fucking neck. I don't have SOPs. I don't have a fucking business coach. I don't have any of that shit examining what I do. So the only downward pressure that gets forced on me is by myself, and I just don't force it anymore. Like, whatever, man. We always seem to figure out a way to pay our bills.
Oh, I'm not.
Other than I have tons of clients that have all that shit and don't ever pay their fucking bills. Meanwhile, me, who doesn't have any of that shit, thinks it's all fucking stupid and ridiculous, and you're wasting your fucking money. All the money they waste on all that fucking crap, they could be paying their fucking bills. But instead, those people are sucking all the money out of these fucking companies so they can't afford to pay their fucking bills. Oh, wait, I put it in the budget. Oh, fuck, great. You fucking put it in the fucking budget. Oh, that's magic. It's in the fucking budget. Well, there's still no fucking money to pay the bill. I have people that owe me money for 60 days that are fucking partying at Game 7 of the World Series. Like, you know what, dude? Take your software and jam it up your fucking ass and pay your fucking bills instead of partying at the fucking World Series. Oh, wait, the software says that's my money, not the company's money. And the software has the money separated. So, I'm spending my money at the World Series, not the... Where'd the fucking money come from? The sky, bitch?
I always hated that about software where they'll say you just have to budget it in.
Put it in the budget.
Just put it in the budget. It's just, that's fucking asinine to me. Where you can afford it, you just have to budget for it. Budget for the software because that's the most important thing. No offense, Mike.
You know what you should fucking budget for? Paying your goddamn bills. No one in the whole world of business coaching, fucking all this shit, I have never heard one person talk about the value of paying your fucking bills on time.
And that was one of the most important things I've ever learned.
Have you ever seen one of these ridiculous business coaches, fucking influencers, anyone say
Uh-oh.
hey, if you're paying your bills on time, you'll build a good reputation and you'll fucking get people that want to work with you.
Actually, I've heard Mulder say that quite a few times on his podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the absolute number one reason why we were so successful at the start. Is we always paid our bills, and the referrals just came from the retailers.
And people are saying to me, "Oh, I'm just having a tough time, man." I'm like, "Are you?" I got fucked for 350 grand and never missed a fucking payment to anyone. 350 fucking grand I got fucked for in fucking 3 months. Never missed a fucking payment to anyone. Not one. You know why? Because I put my own fucking goddamn money in to make sure people got fucking paid. And maybe my fucking business coach and my fucking business community and my fucking software would have said, "Oh, you don't do that. Don't do that." You know what? I care that my fucking bills got paid.
Isn't there a thing like it's someone's book or something? Pay yourself first. Is that a something?
Yeah.
Profit first.
Yeah. Is that what I think I read part of it or something like that? But
Pay your fucking
that
self last if you want to be successful.
yeah, or well, live below your means first off,
Yeah.
right? And then you shouldn't have to worry too much.
You want to know why I can always pay my bills? Because my boots are held together with fucking goddamn fucking painter's tape.
Painter's tape.
I had to I was in the fucking sea can, fucking painter's taping my bootlaces because they snapped and then they're frayed and they won't go through the fucking holes anymore. So I was like putting painter's tape on them to and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I own this company. And I'm like, oh yeah, well all the guys have brand new boots whenever they need them because they need them. I can suffer. I don't want them to suffer.
No one has offered to send you free boots.
Someone sent me free boots once, but then I couldn't get them on my feet because I didn't try them on. I said, fuck it. They're like $500 Royer boots or something. They're really expensive boots. I fucking couldn't get them on my feet, so I gave them one of the guys because he needed new boots. And I kept wearing my old ones that I'm still actually wearing now. That was 2 years ago.
So, Black Ladder sent me a pair of boots. Fucking awesome boots for what I paid, which is $0.
Mm.
They're wicked boots, like broken in right out of the box. I'm like, these are awesome. Then they sent me pants too, and I gotta get more because those are probably the nicest work pants ever. I've never owned real work pants.
Do the crotches have like a mesh? Is that what
Yeah,
it is there?
no, it's like an elastic, right? So
Oh, okay.
I'm great at blowing out the crotch of my pants because I wear $30 Wrangler Walmart pants to work. That's like my go-to. But now I'm spoiled now. So oh well.
Yeah. I only ever got one pair of boots, and then I immediately gave them away to someone who needed them more than I did.
I've never gotten boots. Never gotten gloves.
With all that YouTube
Never
exposure,
gotten.
no one's ever sent you boots?
No.
Oh my God.
Maybe he doesn't want to be beholden to anyone.
But I'm
Yeah,
not.
I also don't accept any free stuff.
Why?
I don't want to be
Your
beholden
fault
to
if
anyone.
somebody wants to give you something.
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's
then
an
they want
expectation.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
In writing. Get it in writing if they want something.
Well, I guess their hope is that you'll be a good person and do something with the boots. And I had no idea you got free boots. I I follow your accounts. No
then
fucking clue.
We're following
Well,
in the theme of heart tools then.
Are they going to be sold
No, I like the
in
boots.
the marketplace?
I didn't wear them. Except I bought the pants a little too small, so I give them to my father-in-law. I have to buy another.
That's why I would never buy those work pants because all of them are like, I'm fat and Generation X. So I come from a generation of people who wore crazily baggy clothes, and I'm also fat. So
No,
all
the
of those
elastic's perfect for you then.
no, all those work pants, I can't even get them on my fucking legs or around my calves.
I have
They're like
very
all
big
some
legs.
kind of like ultra thin cut
Skinny
fucking
jeans.
No, they're
skinny
not.
jeans.
Though. I wish they were slimmer.
I saw you wearing them. I couldn't get those on my fat ass.
Well, not the same size that I am, but I'm sure they make a size for you.
My wife bought me a 38 belt for my birthday. I
You're
took
only
it
a
out.
38.
I was like, this won't go around my waist. I only
Oh.
buy pants that are 44 or bigger.
Hmm.
And it wouldn't get all the way. But she had, because I've lost some weight, she was being hopeful. So I was thankful that she thinks good of me like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, she got me a belt that was embossed Paver King. But
Wow.
our kid works for us now, and the belt will fit him. So maybe he'll be destined to take over.
He has
New
to now.
king.
It's written on the belt.
He's the prince. He's the prince. That's what the guys call him.
The prince?
They call him the Paver Prince.
Nice.
I'm happy he's very useful. He's a good worker. He shows up every day. He gets up on time, packs a
But,
lunch. He's ready
but
for work.
that's dangerous, though.
It's only dangerous if he comes back next year.
When have you known a landscaper to leave and never come back? They always come back somehow. Even the fucking moron kid that I hired that was supposed to go in the army, he quit, and this week he texted me to come back.
This week?
Yeah.
Did you tell him, bro, the season's done? What are you,
No, I didn't even
fucking
fucking
stupid?
respond.
Who the fuck applies to a landscaping company in the second week of November?
Actually, I was getting out of my truck the other day, and some guy, not white, not black, somewhere in between, he was walking down the street and asked me for a job if I was hiring. I'm like, sorry, dude, I got like a month left. I probably should have hired him because we were swamped with work. But
Mm,
there's something I find weird about hiring people walking down the road.
that's how we
It,
found Bill. He was sitting
really?
on the road.
Sitting on the road?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. He was upset because
What's
he had
up with
gotten fired
being a
from one. He had gotten fired from his job, and so we were working in the neighborhood, and the foreman walked over to him and said, "Hey, buddy, are you okay?" Like, he just worried about him being a good person.
What?
And he said, "Are you okay?" Well, he's sitting on the curb, and he was upset because he'd gotten fired from his job, and he didn't. It was an upsetting time for him because he lost his job.
Your
And
crew is
so,
far nicer than my guys. They would never say, "Hey, are you okay? Do you want a
so
job?" They'd
we
be like, "Get this fucking loser out of here.
no,
We're
we
trying to lay
went
the
over.
sod."
We went over to him, and they said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Oh, I just lost my job." And they said, "Oh, we're laying 40,000 square feet of pavers down at Lifetime Fitness. Go down there and tell Mike you work here now." So he showed up and said, "I'm Bill and I work here now." I said, "Great, get the pavers, start fucking laying them, man. I got so much, I got fucking time crunch. I don't have time for this shit." Like 10 years later, he's still working. Well, more than that now, I think.
What
But
did he
he's
do
been
before?
he was power washing 50-gallon drums out.
He got fired from a power washing job?
I don't know the ins and outs of the whole why. Like, that's what he also worked on a paving crew. He's in lots of the videos, Billy. He's one of the
I know, I've
foremen.
seen that he's the muscle guy, right?
Yeah, he's one of our foremen. But that's we found him on the side of the road.
Like a used TV.
There's never a place that you can't find a good landscaper.
Except when you need one.
Yeah, I guess that's
COVID, you couldn't find a good landscaper.
we had good landscapers during COVID.
Well, so did we, but we couldn't have any more.
I didn't want any more.
I always want more.
That's another great difference between you and me. You're an optimist and you constantly want to grow and do more. And I constantly want to, I'm a pessimist who constantly wants to do less. That's a great juxtaposition on this podcast. That's what makes this podcast mildly entertaining is that you are in constant growth mode and constantly positive and excited. And I am a constant pessimist who basically wants to die.
Wants to die.
I'm all used up. I've got nothing left. I was getting out of bed this week and I was like, man, it is really fucking hard to get out of bed. I'm just in so much pain every day, all day. Like just my fucking hip is fucked. My back is fucked. Both my knees are fucked. Like I have constant headaches from fucking the many concussions I've suffered. And I'm like, man, like conceivably, do I have to keep doing this for like 20 more years?
Well, no, because the Canadian government would recommend that you assisted assisted death thing. With everything that
Probably,
you've recommended, they would probably sign you right up.
probably.
They'd be like, "This guy is done. Put him out to pasture."
Losing my fucking eyesight.
Yeah. Oh, you're gone.
I know.
Gone, man. Diabetes, pre-diabetes.
Pre-diabetes. Oh my fuck.
This guy
It's like
ticks all
trying
the boxes.
getting out of bed, limping into the bathroom to brush my teeth. I'm like, holy fuck. I got it. Like, am I gonna live to be 80? Like, it's like 28 more years of this fucking shit, and it's. I don't feel like it's gonna get better. Like, This is as good as I'm gonna be. I am never gonna be better physically in my life than I am right now in this moment. It's only a steady decline, or
Mm.
maybe a quick decline, a steadily downward decline. Like, it's not like I'm gonna wake up 2 weeks from now and be like, fuck, I feel like I'm 20.
Maybe,
No, I'm gonna wake up from 2 weeks from being like, fuck, now my left knee hurts too. Shit. He used to only be my right knee. Fuck, now both my hips are fucked. Like, it's I
no,
this
the
is
next
this is
step is the skeleton suit is gonna be for everyday use. They're gonna put you in one, and then
I wonder if it could get me out of bed. I wonder if I could sleep in the skeleton suit.
uh, not yet. Did you guys see those robots they have out? They're like the
Yeah.
personal servant robots, and there's like a white one and a brown one and a black one.
Yeah.
And the comments like, I don't know if it's bad or good to want the black one or not want the black one.
If
Uh,
they're building those things, why wouldn't they just build them like yellow, red, and orange?
yeah, I don't know why they, well, because maybe they want them to be more like people, like traits like people,
I
so that
guess.
you're more welcoming to them, to the idea of
Wouldn't it
having
seem
a
like you're
robot.
just walking into a fucking controversy?
Good publicity, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. You get a lot of free viral videos of it.
Did you
People
see
are,
that it has to be somebody in VR glasses controlling it?
hmm,
It's not even like automated. It's somebody in the head office controlling it from there.
that's a job for
You're,
someone.
so now when I open up my computer, speaking of technology, it's starting to say must switch browsers. This browser is no longer supported. It used to say please. Now it's saying you must do it. How much longer do you think my computer will work?
I've never been given an ultimatum by my computer.
That's like my whole life. I'm so far behind in everything.
You probably have more technology in your Apple Watch than you do on that computer. Isn't it like,
I think for sure.
yeah.
I don't think that's debatable. I I think you're 1,000% right about that. My
Uh,
Apple Watch can help me find my truck when I'm lost in a parking lot.
yeah.
It will lead me to my truck because sometimes I come out of places and I forget where I am and I forget everything and I don't remember. So now I can use my watch and it will lead me back to my truck with arrows or something.
Nice. I was
It's
gonna
great.
get a new watch. Now that money
Chris,
isn't scraping the bottom of the barrel.
what do you mean?
Well, some money is starting to come back in. We're above our $100,000 floor that was left in the bank.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I don't care about things like that. I'd probably
Well,
get
the bank
stretched.
does.
I don't care about the bank anymore.
The payment people care.
It is what it is. It'll all work
It's
itself out.
not what it is. No,
The budget
it's
will
not how
balance
business
itself.
works.
The budget will balance itself.
They're not, that was 10 years ago, the budget would balance itself. Now, the budget's fucking blown out of proportion. 50 some billion-dollar deficit.
78,
They're
78
not even
billion.
acknowledging balancing anything anymore.
No,
It's not even on the table to balance something.
there's no balancing.
There's no balancing. It's far beyond that, and people have accepted that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
New York just literally New York just elected a communist for the mayor.
Yeah.
See how
He's
that
a
goes.
communist. Maybe it'll go great. Communism has always worked well before. Just look at how great it is to live in Cuba,
Venezuela.
China. These are great places to live.
For some.
Amazing. For some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just got to hope you're one of the lucky few.
So we're doing this job in a cemetery, and it's
Right around
basically.
Halloween.
I think we started there after Halloween.
Oh.
Not 100% sure. I don't remember exactly. Again, I probably would have cared about the schedule before, but now I don't really care. It'll work itself out. Guys will come. They'll know what they're supposed to do. And so in this small area, like, I don't know, I'd call this area like, let's call this area 2,000 square feet. Not even. Let's call it 1,500 square feet of area. Maybe even smaller than that. Maybe 1,000 square feet area. They were putting in these boulders that they sell for like plots. You get a boulder, they sandblast your name, there's planting around it. It's actually very nice. Like, I've never wanted to be like, never cared about how I got buried or where I got buried, but this cemetery is beautiful, and these rocks everywhere with their names on them, very natural. It's like, hey, I could be buried here. I wouldn't have to get out of bed. Anyways, we're building this thing, and but when you're buying a plot for a graveyard, you're buying the land. You're taking ownership of the land, right? Your family owns that land.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, that's the way. That's the law. It's
I
not
never thought
just
about it. Yeah.
so you never thought about it. So there's 26 plots in this tiny area on a big curve. So they sent out these, because you got to make sure that these rocks are in the exact spot, right? Like, this isn't like a random layout of these rocks. These rocks have to be in these plots because they're selling that land and this rock. So they had these. This is a tiny area. They had these guys come and put property bars in for every plot, which in this tiny area worked out to 104 property bars.
So 4 per corner?
Four per lot. There's 26 lots. So it worked out to like 100. So now in this tiny area, we also have 104 property bars.
Wow.
So the rocks come. The plots are 32 inches wide, and the rocks average 40 inches wide.
Oh, no.
No, that's a problem. Right? That's an issue. So I was there briefly. I was there for 2 days, and then the third day I wasn't there, and our guys are putting the rocks out and they're touching, and they're like, "Oh, the art, the people are coming to look at the installation. We're going to have a meeting." So now keep in mind, we wasted 6 hours for these, and I think these guys did a tremendous job. I'm not being critical. They put in 104 legal property bars in 6 hours. Like, that's a lot. These fuckers are hammering in like a lot of property bars every 10 minutes or anyway.
Those are like 2 feet deep, like 2 feet long, those things.
These are little ones, little bars.
Little property.
They're not big, they're little property bars. So we're doing the layout per property bars. They come, they have this meeting, there's like 7 people there. And the guy says, well, people don't want these plots if the rocks are touching. Which makes sense. If you were buying a plot for your parents, would you want one where the rock is touching the neighbor's rock? No, you want like your own little space, right? Like, that's what
I think when it's time, I don't care anymore. This is one time I pulled the Paver King card. I don't give a shit.
But you care when you're alive. I agree you don't care when you're dead. But maybe your family who's buying the plot cares because they don't want Chad bumping into Paver King in the fucking cemetery. Like, these guys need some separation. He's an optimist. He's a pessimist. He doesn't want to deal with him touching him for the rest of his life.
Can I ask how much these cost? Do you know? He
I do
wants to ask
know.
that question.
I know how much they cost. It's exorbitant. I don't want. I don't know if I should talk about it.
I
It's
think you should.
ridiculous.
I think you could sell these plots right on here.
How much do you think they cost?
Wait, it's in Toronto?
No, this is in a very prestigious place in Toronto.
More than you'd think. Now that you say that, I want to say 20 grand.
You're low.
I was gonna say 50.
You're high.
Well, but that's good enough. Which I think is, and how big are these plots?
I like
32 inches, you said?
32 inches by 3 feet.
What do they have to ball
How
you
do
up?
they? Yeah, how do they get them in there? Did they bundle them
Because
up?
no, because they drill a hole and they drop your
Vertical.
cremated body
Oh.
into it. Yeah, they're for cremation. I should have
Okay.
laid that out, but they're for
My dad is
cremation.
sitting on, I think, my brother's mantle. I didn't even know. It cost $0.
Well, no,
If
you had
I
to buy
want,
you bought the urn and you had to get the body cremated, so it wasn't
yeah,
zero
yeah,
dollars.
which is, I don't care what happens to me. I'd
It
rather,
wasn't somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000 to
that's
sit
it.
on your mother's
And
mantle.
I wouldn't want my kid to spend that on me to get me cremated or put me in
But
a.
some of these people buy in advance, so their kids don't have to spend on them.
But then you're taking the money away from your kid regardless.
Maybe your kid wants somewhere to come and visit you.
This is where you end up. This is the only place that you end up.
So, having spent a fair amount of time in this cemetery now, there's a lot of people that are coming to visit loved ones all the time.
During the day.
During the day, yeah.
Oh.
Mind you, this place is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, even though there's like gravestones everywhere. Um, anyways, at the meeting, they're talking about the touching rocks. And, you know,
That's a great name for a cemetery. Touching Rocks.
okay, that's not the
Touching
name of the
Rocks Cemetery.
So they say, well, it's hard. People don't want the plots where the rocks are touching. I said, okay, no problem. We need smaller rocks or less plots. And one of the women there, because I don't remember who all these people are, she's like, well, just spread them out the way you would, so that doesn't matter. I'm like, well, what about the like 104 property bars we've been like super careful not to hit or move? Or she's like, yeah, we just get those guys to put those in as a basic layout. But once all the rocks are in, then we have to get them to come and rebar it. And I'm like, what? What?
Stupid.
Like, then there's going to be 200 property bars in here. Like, holy fucking shit.
Now I see why they were the mini property bars, so they can come out easy.
So in the end, we're down four spots. But everyone was fine with it, and I think, and the guys finished it today. They sodded it up, and it looks beautiful. They did a great job. Everyone's really happy. Guys are happy. It looks really nice. So I have no idea if we made any money doing it.
There you have it. Go buy your plot at Touching Rock Cemetery.
One of the parts of the job was deleting one of those mulocks.
One of the what?
A mulock. Have you ever put a mulock in?
I don't know what a mule is.
A mullock. It's a big garbage can that goes deep into the ground.
Oh,
and then
I've been asked to fill those before, yeah.
Like fill them in?
Yeah, they didn't want them anymore.
They're stupid.
They wanted me to fill it with concrete, the whole thing. I don't know if that's a great idea. That's a nightmare.
Great idea. So they wanted us to move the mullock. But if we dug it up and we found, because some of the mullocks are installed without concrete and some of them are installed with a thick concrete base around them. So we dug down and there was concrete around this mullock. So then there was a lot of discussion about it. And then they were like, fuck it, trash the mullock. So we cut it off and filled it with 3/4 clear and buried it. Because they were like, do you think you could get the... Oh, yeah.
Think of how many people you could have put down that hole.
Again.
You could have sold the mullock space.
The mullock... What I found interesting was Daryl dug around the mullock and then said, "Yeah, there's a lot of concrete around this. So if you want to break the concrete off the mullock to get it out of the ground, we're going to need to dig around the concrete so we can get like create a space to chip it or break it or whatever we're going to do with it." And they're like, "Oh," he's like, "but that's like a lot more digging in a very confined area." And he's like, "I don't know how much digging we want to do here." Like, I was like, fair point. Fair point. We may not want to just endlessly dig in this mullock. So the best part of the mullock was we loaded the mullock in the dump trailer and we took the mullock to the garbage dump.
Oh.
We dumped the mullock. It was the mullock's final ride. It went to the great garbage dump in the sky. The final ride of the mullock. One of the guys that works with us today, like, I don't know if he was just having like a day of patheticness. Like,
Welcome to natural
they,
design.
they all leave the yard. They all leave the yard, and my phone rings. I go, "Hey." He goes, "Hey, man." I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I just wanted to let you know I'm getting some diesel." I said, "And? Like the credit card's not working?" Or that, like, "No, I'm just getting some diesel. I just wanted you to know." Why? I honestly don't. I'm in my don't care phase, according to Chad. So I don't care what you're doing. Like, he says, "Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted you to know I was getting diesel." Like, no one's ever. You've worked here for quite a while. You've never called me before to tell me you were getting diesel. You've bought diesel lots of times. Why was this the day? Then he's going to the sod place. Gets the sod place. We were cleaning up the yard, so we had a whole bunch of sod skids, and we needed a skid of sod to do this job. And I was like, these stupid sod skids are like $50 each. We probably have enough of these to pay for the whole fucking skid of sod in the yard.
Yep.
So on the rainy day, which was yesterday, I dumped the sod skids with the skid steer into the back of the dump trailer, and in the app put, "Hey, return the sod skids." So after the diesel call gets to the sod place, "Mike," phone rings. I go, "Yeah." It was Mike. They won't take back one of the skids. They say it's not from there. I go, "Okay." All right then. Well, I don't I don't know what to do. They won't take it. It's like I feel like I should fire you, but you're on the phone and it's November. I'm like, why don't you put it in the back of the fucking truck? Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I could put it in the back of the truck. But then what should I do with it? Drive it back to the yard at the end of the day and take it out of the truck. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, where should I put it? I don't know. It's a sod skid that no one will take back. Throw it in the fucking garbage bin. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is. The only people we buy sod from are these fucking people. So why we have this skid, I have no fucking clue. Maybe it's not even a sod skid. Maybe it's just a skid that looks like a sod skid that I mistakenly thought was a sod skid. Just throw it in the fucking garbage and be rid of it. I can't talk about this anymore. Bye. And I hung up.
I got those phone calls. I had similar sod occurrence today. We were doing sod on a residential street. The guy calls me, he's French, the guy who delivers the sod. He's like, "Okay, where do I put them?" I said, "Just line them up on the road, we'll move them with the loader." And whenever you tell a sod delivery guy that you have a piece of equipment that can move skids, they fucking light up. Right? Like that just made their day. They're not shuffling skids for 2 hours while you're trying to get sawed down. Says, "Okay, great." He puts them on the road. I get a call an hour later, 45 minutes later. "Chad, yeah." Say, excuse my English. I'm not very good in English. He goes, a sod of skid exploded. Like, what? He's like, the sod exploded. I'm like, you mean like the pallet broke? He's like, yeah. He's like, what do I do? And I'm just like, well, the guys will take, I said, push it off to the side. The guys will take care of it. Like, we're capable of moving sod more than one time. Like, okay, thank you so much. Text Shane. Can you guys take care of the sod that exploded? And he goes, yeah, we did that like half an hour ago. Like, what? He's like, yeah, that happened like half an hour ago. I'm like, he just called me 5 minutes ago to tell me that the sod exploded. It's like, it's already taken care of. Like, so he must have been working up the nerve for half an hour to call me to say the sod exploded. But by then, the guys had already dealt with it. So,
You guys ready for our guest?
yeah, send him in.